Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ant Holleufer YouTube channel. This week the member lamp is Turkish, chosen by ANTICS. And what are we doing today? Well, we are unboxing a new colony from ANTICS. Or maybe I should have color corrected these two. But that is what we're doing today, everybody. We are unboxing a package from ANTICS. I haven't looked, I just opened it. And we are moving them into that formicarium over there. So, as you saw, I just opened this package. I haven't looked inside, and the first thing we're greeted with is a little sticker right here. So this is, it just comes up like this, and then we have a little heat pack. We now have 4 different sugar caps. I'm going to take a picture for you. 4 different sugar snaps. I think that is what they are called, sugar snaps. It's sugar at least for feeding your colonies. We got the sugar, it's no sugar snaps. It says right here. So we got 4 different. Then we got a set of tweezers. Then we have 2 of these, and these are to apply the escape prevention that we have right here. We have got some PTFE. This is actually the first time I'm gonna try PTFE, quite insanely, and some oil. This is what I normally use. But down here is what we really want to look at, the ant colony. With the ants out, let's open the package. And with a little bit of work, it is now time to open right inside the ant colony. We have one little sticker once more. Then we have what I now know is whales for thank you for your support. I didn't understand this the first time I unboxed it. And then we also get, oh, that's cool. I don't even know the English word for this, but little pet ants done right. Oh, that's super neat. Very nice. And then we of course have the ant colony itself. Now, something I always love about ANTICS is he shows this little not suitable for jail nest. Now, you don't have to do this at all, but still, ANTICS goes through and just add this little extra thing, and that is what I love. All of these extra small details. A little test tube with, I don't know, a little, oh yeah, rest your ants for 1 hour before opening. So I guess I have to wait 1 hour now.
1 hour later.
So it's definitely 1 hour later now. And I have these exotic ants in here that I've definitely waited 1 hour for. Just gonna take a little peek look. Maybe it's not been an entirely 1 hour. Your queen's warranty expires 12 hours after delivery. Contact us immediately if you have any concerns about your queen by using the... Oh, that's so... Oh, that's very nice, because there's often a lot of confusion between, like with the warranty. So yeah. But the moment you've often all been waiting for. I always love the unpacking of all of this. And there we go. Ah, she's a mish. Oh, she's one monster, man. And they are not happy, they are shaking a little bit. Oh, that's some funky behavior. Haven't seen that before. So we get this queen name, Camponotus Singularis, and we get all of these nice information. There's so much extra things in these packages. I mean, okay, these are not extra normal, but there's so many small things that I really love, and ANTICS does so much out of the unboxing of Ant Colony. This could have taken 10 seconds to open, but instead, it's taking a lot longer. Sorry for you, but it's now time to take a look at the ants and move them into the setup. The colony looks good to me. There's a nice pile of brood and quite a few workers, although the queen is still shaking, which is a bad sign. It seems like it's a kind of a nervous shake she makes, as the rest of the colony often seem to follow her and also start to shake, although the rest of the colony quickly stops again. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am very scared that she is dying, because this is often a sign of death. So there's really much to do other than putting them inside the formicarium. But before we do that, I actually forgot to say that you also get this little thing so you can see the ants in a bigger size. I don't know really the word for it. But also, look at those cute majors. Look how cute the majors are licking the small workers. Also, before you say this colony is brood boosted, Antic did confirm that once he received the colony they had quite a few casualties, leading him to isolate the colony for a bit before putting them up for sale. Therefore, the majors can be here for natural reasons, although I can't for sure confirm that they haven't been brood boosted. But with quite a few workers dying once Antic got them, it seemed like the colony was just a little bit bigger before. But let's get the colony inside the Formicarium over there. But before we do that, what is this Formicarium? How did I make it? What is the story behind the Formicarium? Well, a few weeks back I streamed this entire build with Orion from the YouTube channel Antscapes. A little shout out for you, Ryan. Since then, a number of things have happened. I've done a few dumb things, destroying most of the Formicarium, but it all started to recover and become beautiful once more. And then I decided, well, let's put some more life inside, mainly some small crickets and some mealworms. But I ended up adding way too many mealworms and crickets, and they started to eat all the plants inside the Formicarium. But now I have slowly taken care of most of them, and the ants can now come into this Formicarium. But before we put the ants inside, I decided to add a little hole for the ants to help them get easier into the ground. And with the hole being dug, let's get the ants in. Adding in the tube went quite smoothly, although when I tried to get the cotton out, it was a little bit hard. But straight after I got the cotton out, a worker flied out and just immediately disappeared into the Formicarium. I tried to follow her, but she was just way too quick and she quickly ran all the way to the other side into the back of the Formicarium. Back with the tube entrance, a major was also quick to run out, although she quickly decided that it was probably better to use this time to lick a little bit of the residue from the sugar snaps. Both majors were, however, quite quickly to go out and explore the new surroundings. As you can see, during this time lapse there's quite a few workers exploring the nearby area, although they are not walking that far away. But you can also see during this time lapse that they are not really that interested in digging down in the hole. They are a little bit down looking that and going up again, but all in all, they don't really seem that interested. Now, I have once before dug a hole for the Myrmica colony back when I introduced them, and I don't know if maybe it's because it's getting the light that they don't really want to go down, but I quickly saw that they had dumped the only dead worker down in this little hole. So I think they quite quickly, I don't know if it was a mistake or it was on purpose, but I think they quite quickly decided that this was a little mini graveyard as this dead worker had seemingly fallen down in the hole. I also saw a mealworm going dangerously close to this hole before she fell inside the hole. Luckily, I was there to see it and I quickly helped this mealworm out again, and I hoped that the ants did not get too bothered by it. But with that all done and dusted, I decided that it would give the colony a little bit of peace, because already now the queen had this weird shaking, the workers were out exploring. I thought it was probably just best to leave them a little bit alone to discover their new surroundings. Now already now with the mealworms and the crickets inside, they were already running around disturbing the colony a little bit, although they did not really seem to care. They stepped on both the crickets and the mealworms without showing any aggression at all, so maybe they didn't really care. Either way, I decided to give them some peace. A few hours later, I re-entered the ant room, and I was really surprised to see that the workers had relocated outside the test tube together with the queen and the brood, but they had actually relocated outside in the wilderness of the Formicarium. Together with the queen and brood, they were now all exposed to the neighbors of the Formicarium. Something I really wasn't happy with seeing, because not only had the queen showed stress signs upon arrival, now they had decided to live outside with no cover, and it was just made to go wrong, and I couldn't do anything but just look and wait. Now the next day, I was really happy to see that I couldn't see the queen. I couldn't see the workers either, and I looked a little bit around the Formicarium without seeing any real luck. Before, I noticed that in the middle we had these two wood pieces joining in together, two small pieces, quite large pieces actually, and the colony was sitting right down between the two logs. Now at this point I could still see the queen inside these two logs, and it actually did not look like they had moved any dirt. But I know after constructing the Formicarium that there is in fact room to live in between these two logs, so they may just still be constructing the nest. Skipping another day into the future once more, I can now see that we have a few guards standing with the entrance of this hole, and I can also see that they have moved some dirt out. I can't see the queen inside, so they have dug a little bit in here. Now what is really interesting is that Camponotus Singularis will actively search for rotting wood pieces because they are well moist. And right now, they are literally living in what they are described to be living in. So that is just amazing. It's a naturalistic setup with wood pieces, and they have moved right into these two wood pieces. And that is just amazing. They didn't use the hole I made for them because it wasn't what they were seeking. They were seeking some wood, and they found the wood. So today I only see a major and a minor sitting at the nest entrance standing guard. I can't see the queen and neither the brood, so I think it is time to see how they react to a little feeding session. I started by feeding them a small cricket right next to the nest entrance. The worker was just sitting in the nest entrance, but not yet going out to look. But this is a competitive environment inside the formicarium, and a slug quickly saw the opportunity to go in for a quick feast on the newly killed cricket. But the workers was still just sitting there in the entrance looking out. After around 20 minutes I decided to add a little sugar snap drops from my new bottles. This however did nothing either. Still no ant action outside the nest entrance. Before finally a worker wandered outside. The worker seemed to sense something was going on, because she kept searching around the formicarium, but she didn't find the cricket, neither did she find the sugar snap. And after 5 minutes, she returned to the nest once more. Finally, a worker went out to get the cricket, but quickly made a run back towards the nest. It's very clear that this colony is a small founding colony, and they don't yet have the nerves to explore for real inside this formicarium. Hopefully this won't hinder them, because as the cricket is so close to the entrance, they hopefully can go out and snap the cricket during the night. But as of right now, they are very shy, which is okay. After almost an hour, a worker finally noticed the sugar. By now it had fallen all the way down, so it was quite hard to record. But she did finally get a little bit of sugar, and a while later she also called in some recruits to get some more of the sugar. But by now it was almost too late to get it, as it had dried in. Now I have decided to now add in a liquid feeder, and I have seen the workers go back and forward feeding on this sugar. It seems like they love the energy because, well, they are Camponotus. They are called sugar ants. So now they have a liquid feeder in there, and I regularly see a worker running back and forward. Now this liquid feeder is located a few steps away from the colony's nest entrance, and I see them regularly going over there, meaning that they're not too scared to go out there, so that is a good sign. And now, almost a week of having the ants inside, I still don't see much action. The liquid feeder have definitely helped, but again, this is a very small colony, so it makes sense that they aren't out exploring too much yet. I haven't spotted any dead workers except for the one that came with the tube, and neither have I spotted the dead queen, so hopefully they are all living happily inside this rotting wood piece. And with that all out of the way, that has been it for this video. Let's just get the members up. Thank you to all the members. Now, do you have a formicarium that is in the naturalistic base? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, a big thank you to all the members. This list keeps growing, which is just amazing. A big thank you to Ryan from the YouTube channel Antscapes. Also a big thank you to Ryan for helping me create this formicarium. Also a little thing, if you want to get Ryan to call you and help you with building a little naturalistic formicarium, he now has a shop where one of the things he do is call you and come with some tips. A big thank you also to Medical Car Case number 9 and Ants Norway, and of course all the other members. A massive thank you to all the members. And a massive thank you to you for watching it to the end. With that all out of the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Become a member today, if you like. And I will see you all in another video. Bye!